Could this be the first case of Omicron variant in the country? The Department of Health is still trying to verify the latest development of 3 travelers who arrived in the Philippines during the latter half of November and tested positive for COVID-19. What's concerning is one of the cases came from South Africa, which first reported the newest variant. Mark Fetalco tells us more.
The Department of Health confirmed that 3 travelers who arrived in the Philippines between November 15 and 29 tested positive for COVID-19. One of them, a 23-year-old male OFW, came from South Africa. The other 2 came from Burkina Faso and Egypt.
Meron pong dumating na 253 from South Africa noong November 15 to 29. May 3 galing Burkina Faso and merong 541 galing sa Egypt. Each of these countries nagkaroon ng isang traveler who tested positive for COVID-19. Lahat po yung nag-positive na yan, as long as the CT values are appropriate, ipapadala po natin sa Philippine Genome Center for whole genome sequencing.
According to DOH, the Omicron variant has been detected in at least 35 countries. For the period of November 15 to 29, the DOH recorded a total of 253 arrivals from South Africa. Of this number, 249 are returning Filipinos, while 4 are foreign nationals. Moreover, 182 individuals are still being contacted by the Bureau of Quarantine, while the remaining 71 have been verified. The DOH added that 3 foreign nationals from Region 6 have already tested negative in their retest. There are still no Omicron variant cases in the country, but the DOH assured it is intensifying precautionary measures as what they have implemented before the onslaught of the Delta variant.
We closed our borders early enough. We implemented strict protocols in our borders early enough, and we did our surveillance in the community and intensified our community response.
Meanwhile, the Octa research said Metro Manila remains at very low-risk classification. Based on Octa report, the current average new cases, reproduction number, hospital capacity, and other metrics in the NCR are lower compared to the same week last year. Despite this, Octa warned of the high transmissibility of the Omicron variant.
The Omicron wave is increasing at a substantially faster rate than Delta. What this suggests is that it is more transmissible, which is why when people say it looks like it's more transmissible, this is the data they're pointing to.
Amid the threat of the Omicron variant, the NVOC reported over 8 million doses have been administered only on the first 3 days of the nationwide mass vaccination drive in the country. One of the regions that asked for an extension of the vaccination drive is the Bangsamoro region.
Pinag-ibayo nila yung kanilang mga advocacy kasi initially may mga brand preference sa mga beliefs na ginawa natin. So, and ang isang issue na nila ngayon ay late reporting kasi nga mahirap yung connectivity.
Mark Fetalco for The Nation.